Hey YouTube, March 22nd, 2025, Hood County, Granbury, Texas. This is going to be hive number 4, and seems like we'll see how this goes. There you go, you should be able to see me pretty well there. This is the first time I'm checking these hives since winter. So we're really kind of getting an idea of if I'm going to be able to split, what I need to do, if I need to take off the feeders, if I need to go sugar syrup. Just really kind of seeing the resources and what each hive has to offer, if there's any issues I need to address, stuff like that is really what's going on right now. So that's pretty much what's going. So far every hive, these 2 hives have been packed that I've opened. So this is incredible. Y'all might have heard that there's been a lot of hives dying this year. So far that has not been the case for me. So far I see activity at every single hive I've been at, and I see survival rate of 100%. Praise the Lord for that, because let's face it, this is not quite, it'll be a year next month, in the next month that I've been a beekeeper. So technically I'm still a bee haver, but I guess with winter, actually once I get them through winter, I guess I'm a beekeeper because I've got them through winter, but I guess it depends on who you ask. Is if I'm a beekeeper yet or not. Some of you don't have bees are like, yeah, you're a keeper, you're crazy. You're getting in there with all these bees and they're trying to sting you all over. Look at all of them swarming around you. And I'm like, yeah, no. But that's why I wear a suit. And the biggest thing with it is just staying calm. That's the biggest thing you can do in a suit, is just stay calm. And let the bees do their thing. They just don't like you messing with their hives. They've been doing this longer than any of us. So it's a matter of just seeing what they want and rolling with it. There wasn't really anything on this one, and from what I can see over here, there's not much on this one either. I was actually watching a YouTube video not too long ago about better hive tool management, because like y'all know, I lose it about every 5 seconds. So I'm trying to keep it in my hand more. There's capped honey a little bit. That might be a little funny honey because of the sugar, but then again, they've been bringing in pollen and stuff, so they might have their own sources, not taking as much sugar. Yeah, this is doing well so far. My goal right now is to get them through July, beginning of July. That way I can extract honey this year. I've had a lot of people asking about honey, but I haven't been able to do anything about it because getting the bees taken care of is the first priority. So can't do anything if the bees aren't taken care of. Yep, they're just going to town on this. I have a feeling I'll be putting more supers out this year. Looks like on this side here, the bottom looks like they got some drone brood going on. So that's a good sign that splitting season is well on its way. So I will probably order a bunch more queens again, depending on how my last queen did from Bee Weaver. I have not opened that hive yet. From the look of it, it's doing amazing, but I'll leave that review later in a separate video. So this is good. They're at least drawing a lot of comb right now on this top box. So it's helping them prepare. It's at least a good sign for that. And it means I need to get busy on building more, getting more going. So the biggest battle for a beekeeper typically is drawn comb and storage space for all the extra stuff that they don't tell you about or you don't think about. So this hive looks pretty good with the medium here. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at these other parts of it. You can tell they do not like me, but that's okay. I'm not here to be liked, I'm here to do a job, right? I'm just here to help where I can. So you can feel that when that's starting to get some going. So that one I'll probably leave for the bees, that super, for the bees long term. And now you can see the bees really flying up, not liking me. They're getting my hands a little bit and stuff. They're just being protective of their storage since there's not a lot right now. It's just now about to start really slamming up. Yeah, they're sitting there trying to sting me through the veil. But that's why I wear it. You gotta do those things. Can't freak out. You do not freak out when you do these. That is not a good recipe for anything. I got this one stuck up against the wall. Really tough. There we go. Yeah, they're storing food and stuff in there. Oh, sorry, bee. Oh yeah, this one has hive beetles too. You can see they're sitting there trying to go to town on it. So they're trying to take all the honey and all that mess. So stupid hive beetles. I'm gonna have to work on traps on all these. That's probably be the next thing I order. Is hive traps. Beetles. Hive beetle traps. But like I said, I'm gonna go through each one of these hives really good. I don't really have to, but I think it's in the best interest. Yeah, this hive really doesn't like me. I can hear it all in my ears. Yeah, there's hive beetles all over. So, and you can see how much they're swarming me right now. But that's the thing, you don't need to be afraid of bees if you're handling them correctly. Some people do not handle them correctly. I'm not saying I am. I should have used smoke probably. I will say that. Because right now they're probably giving off the alarm code that some idiots in their home messing with stuff. And that's not necessarily a good thing. And that's probably why they're all buzzing me a lot. So it just kind of is what it is. I do walk away in between hives a little bit to let them give all the hives a chance to calm down a little. Because that's the last thing you want is to get all the hives mad at you. But that's part of beekeeping a little bit, is they will get mad when they're in a box. I should be using smoke right now, but I was lazy. And I didn't. That's my fault. And I would probably cut back a lot of this. It's not a guarantee, but it would the smoke, what it does, it helps stop the alarm sensors, the smell they give off for alarms. I'm not saying it does it completely, but it does a little bit. There's some brood in there. You can see right there a little bit of brood. So there is cat brood. That's what I was mainly looking for, seeing how much we got. Because the more cat brood, the better. So back the same way. I grab it. So that way I don't mess up their home too much. And they're stuck to the bottom of they've connected them together. Yeah, they're really catching these, going crazy with it. There's a lot of drone brood in the corner there. But I don't see any queen cells, so that's really good. And there might be queen cells after this because they don't like me. And they were like, it's time to move. And I'd like to also take a moment right now. A lot more brood. All sorts of drone and everything. To say I'm using a Comfort Pro bee suit. It's the triple mesh breathable. So if that's a testament to how good their suit is that I have not got stung. That one tried to sting me. Yep, that one stung the glove. That was actually kind of cool. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. I was thinking about this box, getting in and out. Yeah, once again, lots of brood. They're packing this thing with brood. They're doing a very good job of that. And also, you probably will get stung. I've heard of people getting stung through these masks a little bit. Ooh, wait a minute. That might be queen cup right there. Might be right there. Right there. Right there. But also, these will be drones. But we'll see. I'm not too worried if they swarm. I got swarm traps up. So I may not necessarily catch the hive, but either way, it's a very strong hive. So I'm not that worried. I know I should prevent swarming a little bit better and stuff like that. But also, I don't think I've had one swarm yet. Because normally they'll take those down when they feel they have enough space and all. So I'll check out. I may put another super on here. I don't know. We'll see. They may just be so packed they won't extra room. So we'll see what I do in a second once I stack everything back. And I know it's probably harder to hear me because all these bees are going crazy right now. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully the video turns out pretty decent still. I didn't see as many hive beetles so far in this one as I did the previous. I saw a few, but it's not like the other hives. Hive number 2 was pretty brutal with it. Alright, now let me get you a good view here. They are packed. These hives are ready to split. These hives could be ready to split easily. Sorry, I can't really see it. The sun is just passing on the camera just enough, but I can't really see what it's doing. And this is a one-person operation, pretty much. I do not have a camera person out here. So sorry about that. So some videos will be better than others. I will promise they will get better. very healthy. Oh yeah, they're doing awesome. Oh, hey. Nope, that's a drone. We already got drones. Alrighty then. I thought I saw the queen, but it was a drone. Which is surprising. See, they wonky comb on that side. Drone, a regular brood on that side. That one just got through the glove a little bit, I think. Barely. I think I crushed it. Just stinger into my finger. A little bit. Yeah, here's another queen cell, looks like, right here. Up top here at the middle. Right there. Looks like they're feeding that one. Drawing this comb out. Working on this side too, looks like. So that's good. That's something they normally don't do. So, push all these back against each other. Put this frame back. And I do only have 7 frames at the bottom for a space, because it is kind of hard to deal with this 2-frame feeder. Hindsight, I should have never done these inside feeders, but beginning beekeeper, now it's what you know. It's just stuff happens. That's how it goes. I tried to blow on them a little bit, that way they don't necessarily all go. I'm just trying to make sure all these frames are down really well. Keep them together. I am going to give them one more box. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab it. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to split these hives because they're getting insanely strong and they need it. Or like I said, they will swarm. But I can't get queens until April, so I got a few weeks left. So hopefully by then all will be right in the world. And hopefully they don't do anything drastic till then. I am also not putting the feeder back on because I'm adding another super. This one will just be used for general.